Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and I think kick streamers or IRL streamers are some of the greatest pieces of content mills that you could find. You know, I used to cover 3 a.m. nonsense when people were waterboarding SpongeBob, an aquatic creature, by the way. Well, this time we're covering streamers that like to make fools of themselves, commit crimes, and basically record them. Actual nuisances and abominations. Today we're going to be looking at a actual waste of functioning organs, once again, known as Johnny Somali. And the last time I covered Johnny Somali, he had some escapades in good old Japan, where he ended up basically removing himself from the country because he ended up making himself kind of like a lightning rod for national attention. So to give you an idea, there was a whole bunch of assumptions. Some you can actually read from this year, posted on Yahoo News. Junk American distributor Johnny Somali fined 200,000 yen. Wait, did they get the L and R mixed? Oh. Okay. Fined 200,000 yen. Judgment live delivery at a cow bowl store. That's a beef bowl store in Japan because he was a nuisance on the internet. So for those of you who don't understand, what he did was he walked into a restaurant. He had TTS donations on, which in IRL streaming culture, you donate $3 and you can play whatever you want on the actual speaker. Notable examples being Arab Andy playing an actual sound clip inside a university. Not exactly the smartest thing to be doing. And I'm pretty sure I have to, yes, we'll bleep out the words. I know that YouTube's TOS is sensitive around this topic. But anyways, to go back to Johnny Somali, he ended up making a fool of himself, and he was in Japanese legal troubles for a while. And we're not even talking into actually like trespassing onto construction sites and all that other bullshit. Now, since then, Johnny has basically been released, apparently, out of Japan. He was fined around 200,000 yen, which turned out to be a little over $1,000 US. Not exactly the craziest fine, but he effectively had left Japan, and there were some people reporting that he was banned from entry back into the country. Since then, Johnny's broken the silence to talk about this little Japan kerfuffle, and I want you to listen to this.
Because, you know, Charles, who do you think they were asking about the money? Who's earning money? Like, how many viewers are there? Or Charles, you think I'm speaking?
No, I know. I know. You police.
Charles, you know me, Charles. Charles, you know me, Charles.
Yeah, I know.
They asked me, did you go on the construction site? Yes, that's obvious. They have footage, right?
All right.
Even the lawyer said, yo, what's obvious, admit it. Like, don't be stupid, you know what I mean?
So basically, Johnny's saying that during his entire time in Japan, when the law enforcement and the lawyers got involved, they asked him every single question under the book about how Kick worked, how the money worked, how many viewers were watching, all of the shit that was germane to his streaming experience. So here is him apparently admitting to lying to the Japanese authorities, the judge and prosecution, and then just laughing and getting away with it.
Charles, you can't give the motive. They're going to go to the judge and they're going to say, he said he did this for money. Yeah, I never said that. Charles, you know they never can say. Charles, you know in the court, in front of the judge, in front of 300 people, the prosecutor asked me, "You earn money from advertisers in your videos online, right?" I said no.
I said no.
But you
just committed a little perjury. Just lied under oath. Yeah, Johnny's not exactly the smartest person in the world, but hey, to be fair, he's not ever probably going to Japan anytime soon, and I doubt that they want him back anyway. So I guess for him, lying about things seems to just be okay and rolls off the tongue. That's interesting to see. Now, there is one creator in Japan known as Only in Japan Go that actually talked about this Japanese judgment for Johnny Somali. So we're actually going to listen to him real quickly where he talks about a bit more of what happened and actually how Japan is changing, or at least their laws are changing in regards to IRL streamers because of this one idiot.
When I was out there on the road, because again, anything can happen, it's nice to have witnesses out there. But that evolved into this channel. And over the course of the last 6 years of doing this, everything in here has been pretty good with live streaming. There's been some issues because Japan has the strictest, I think, of privacy laws maybe in the world. So it's really hard to do what I do. And the judgment in this case and this individual, who I think you don't know, there's something fully wrong with you when your mugshot is, when your shot of the police taking you away to jail is a big smile.
Yeah, no, I'm sure we all know that there's something really wrong with the guy when he's just smiling at a mugshot. That's what we call doing it for the Vine. That was a phrase back in the old days when Vine was a thing. Just being a total jackass for the sake of internet updates, okay? That's pretty much what it is, all right? It's not, that's what's mentally wrong with this individual, okay? And there's no fix for that other than life in prison, okay? That's just my prognosis, legally speaking.
When you got somebody who is live streaming, even though we're totally different types of live streamers, I look at positive things, I want to share stories with you. He's trying to be a nuisance, disruptive, trying to shock people and get views in a country that this doesn't play very well here. There's a complete difference, but in the eyes of the majority of the people here in Japan, and the majority, not everybody, it's totally the same thing.
So obviously for a country like Japan, invading privacy and recording people is just never okay. But in the general public, because of what Johnny's actions are, because of his nuisance, even positive live streamers that just want to show the beauty of the country, they're in threat too. Because, hey, the government's just going to look at it the exact same. And for those wondering why he gets deported out, it's most likely because Japan doesn't want to deal, the taxpayer doesn't want to deal with housing this degenerate idiot when they can just push him back to the United States and have the prison system there take care of him. Or any other prison system but theirs. Now, of course, after the Japanese kerfuffle, what does Johnny decide to do? Well, Johnny decides that I am going to go out of my way and make a fool of myself in Israel, a country that is currently in a really serious situation right now. If you don't know, Israel-Palestine, very serious situation. It is a part of the world where, you know, the tensions are incredibly high, higher than they've probably ever been in at least my lifetime and in my parents' lifetimes. Johnny decides to go over there and pick fights with the actual public. So here Johnny is pressing an actual group of people in Israel-Palestine, and of course, he's getting chased up. He's getting beaten. I have to blur stuff out here because fight footage isn't allowed on YouTube. But yeah, if it's one thing Johnny does that's positive, is he kind of unites people together. You know, it's like no matter what, you can throw away all your racism, hatred, and prejudice of everyone. It's just this guy we all love to dislike. Now, of course, after all of this, Johnny decides, you know what? I'm going to be an even bigger nuisance. I'm going to go and actually start sexually harassing people. Now, of course, that's a pretty big claim, Muda. Do you have evidence to back this up? Well, I've got a post from Shalom World 1. Now, I can't read Hebrew, but to give this a quick translate, at this very moment, a serial mini troublemaker who calls himself Johnny Somali is literally walking our streets. Hala is an American of Somali origin. He walks around the streets of Israel as if he is the owner of the house and sexually harasses young policewomen. Now, immediately when I read this, whoa, this has to be some slander. Maybe this is some wild stuff. Why would Johnny, of all people, do that? I mean, if you listen to Johnny real quickly, he will adamantly deny this. Listen to this.
There's a lot of fake news, fake media narrative. They're trying to bury me like I'm Trump. They're saying that I was arrested last night for sexually harassing a female officer. Do I look like someone who's to sexually harass anybody?
You know what? That's a good answer. Does he look like that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go to the actual facts of the situation. Now, this is a pretty hard clip to watch just because there's no funny to it. We're going to listen to it real quick. I'm probably going to blur it out, to be honest with you, because it does get pretty sensitive. And honestly, even if it wasn't for YouTube's TOS, I wouldn't even feel comfortable showing it. But listen to this.
I'm from America. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't.
So that woman is an Israeli police officer, and you can identify she's an Israeli police officer based on the clothing that she's wearing. And of course, there's emergency vehicles in the background as well, too. Now, obviously, he's already belligerent, but what comes next is disgusting.
Touch me. I'm from America. Don't touch me. I'm from America. Don't touch me. I'll slap that ass. I'll grab it too. Donald Trump told me grab it by the pussy. I'll grab that too. Stop playing with me. I'll grab it by the pussy right here. I don't give a
Oh! Now, what I had to cut out was obviously him going up to this lady and putting his hand and basically hovering it right underneath her tushy. Okay, so... Oh! Now, of course, in this situation, I think Johnny is already a waste of functioning organs anyways, but I honestly think the audience that watches this content is also a waste of organs as well, too. I mean, honestly, I want to ask any of these viewers, like legitimate, like actual fans of this dog shit, what is the funny? What is the actual content? The guy is just a belligerent IRL live stream loser. Like, regardless of what I think of Ice Poseidon and the financial stuff he's with, he was an era of IRL live streaming where, at least in that situation, like, he was just out there, and even if he was annoying, he wasn't out there actually you know, harassing individuals in this manner, okay? Even recent footage I've seen of ICE is just him throwing plates at people virtually through an Apple Vision Pro, which is harmless stuff. What I see Johnny doing is literally it's against the law. It's harassment. It's just annoying. It's just degenerate loser shit to witness. And honestly, the people consuming this content, where's the funny here? All I'm looking at this as a fucking person that's almost 30 years old is just cringe, okay? Like, Johnny is just straight up cringe in this situation. Now, obviously, because of Johnny's actions, he decides, I'm not going to pump the brakes anymore. He ends up actually getting, apparently, allegedly arrested in Israel, in Tel Aviv. Watch this.
Oh, you a bad I swear to God. You a bad I'll take you to dinner. I swear.
I take you to dinner. She probably makes more than him, too. Johnny's got to flex 7 subs on Kick. Nice, dude. You made like $12. You know what's funny about these IRL Kick streamers is like all those commentary channels make like 10 times whatever they made just through like one goddamn video. It's actually insane, but go ahead. Flex, Johnny. Show me that flex.
I swear to God, I'll change your life. I'll change your life, baby. Baby, I'll change your life. I promise you. You a bad here. I'll change your life, baby girl. You ain't gotta work for these no more. Change your life. Nigga, fucking Jesus. I'm in the sidewalk. I'm in the sidewalk. Don't touch me. I'm in the sidewalk. I'm in the sidewalk.
Oh! God damn! I'm rooting for the Israeli cops, bro. God damn. He's like, I'm on the sidewalk. Please, I'm on the... I love when you can hear Johnny pussified. He's like, I'm American. I'm American. Bro, the Americans ain't gonna come out and rescue your ass out of the fire, okay? All right? Johnny's like, I'm on the sidewalk. You can't do anything to me. And then when consequences hit, you can hear the little, like, you can hear the scared voice comes out, dude.
Film it. Okay. Oh shit! What am I going to jail for? America! I'm from America! I'm from America! USA! 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 I'm from America!
USA! USA! This guy is the reason America's put on like the top 3 worst tourists in the world, dude. Goddamn. Americans, you only have this one to blame, buddy. But you know what? At the end of the day, what I see about Johnny is he'll do this in places where he feels like he can get away. I really want to see Johnny try this in like Texas or something. Just really try messing with somebody or messing around with people in a state where even toddlers are armed at this point, dude. Come on, give it a try. Let's see it. Now, to give an idea here, Johnny's arc is basically never ending. He is by far the worst Kick streamer that I've seen in terms of actually just being a degenerate on the internet. Look, there's plenty of crappy Kick streamers. You've got Jack Doherty, you've got Vitali who came back, you've got Neon, you got a bunch of degenerates who are out there who literally are, without a doubt, some of the most annoying people to witness. But Johnny, by far, gets international attention, and rightfully so, because he is by far the definition of the bad IRL streamer. Now, to be honest, Johnny is one bad, unlucky... His luck for these people eventually does dry up. And at some point, he's really going to be operating in a country where instead of being dragged away by the cops, they might do something even more drastic. Johnny, I wonder when Johnny's going to head out to Mexico and start messing around with some of the cartels over there, making fun of old El Chapo or like any remnant organization that exists there. I really want to see Johnny try to be ballsy and do that, because that is a one-way ticket straight to the goddamn wood chipper right there. And you know what? If something bad does happen to Johnny because of his own actions, I honestly will probably not be shocked, okay? Because this is just a powder keg waiting to pop. Now, Johnny, on the other hand, has been criticized, and he thinks that he's got a bit of an ego. He's got a bit of popularity around him. Here's Johnny being humbled, thankfully, by friend of the show, Destiny, and Carantos on Kick or Keep. Watch this one. I've been on that show a few times.
You're not going to ambush me. You're not going to dangle $1,000 in my face and ambush me. Saying this is unprofessional, bro. Don't do this, bro. I won't come back.
There's no way this toddler is talking about unprofessionalism. Get the fuck out of here. Now, of course, watch when Destiny here gets a little bass. Watch this one.
Y'all gonna do this.
Okay, hold on. Wait, just to be clear. You are nobody, okay? So when you threaten to not come on my show, I don't give a fuck, okay? This is some shit we do in our free time on the side. Okay? You can walk into Gaza tomorrow and get domed, okay, by an ID soldier. I would give a you don't matter at all to me. Okay, just to be clear. So this whole look, hold on. You want to see how irrelevant you are? Wait. Do you want to see how irrelevant you are? Watch this. Boom.
Oh, bring it on, baby. God, Destiny's kind of catty. But of course, Johnny has decided to do something that may have even inspired me to make this video. Now, these aren't verified leaks out of the Johnny Somali Discord crackden, but if they are, then, oh boy, this is just hilarious. So Johnny posts out, hey, listen, we censor this. We copyright strike Atozy, friend of the channel, Decoy Voice, and Oopaville? You want to hit my business partner and podcast co-host? Aw, you are degenerate. I don't care. I'll sue all these. I'll put false copyright claims. I don't care about fair use. I'll put 3 and knock a whole channel down. Now, I don't know how much Johnny Somali has in his coffers, but we would love to go to court with you, Johnny Somali. I think that would be a great experience. It would be a very humbling experience like Destiny would. Again, a lot of the stuff that I cover is in fair use. So if you do want to take this to court, Johnny, we are very... It's not that I enjoy lawsuits, don't get me wrong. It's just that I've got the money to also take with them. And from what I've heard, he's threatened other people as well, too. Moist Critical even, which is hilarious. All right, I would love to see Johnny Somali go for it. But ladies and gentlemen, we're not backing down from talking about, you know, actual degenerates. And one of the reasons, again, why I like to cover people like Johnny Somali is it serves as a cursory glance. A lot of people watch this content and think, wow, that guy's based and cool. And sometimes in order to counteract the based and cool nonsense, you just have to point these guys out for the hypocrites and idiots they are. Johnny is not based or cool. Johnny cracks and folds like a lawn chair anytime law enforcement gets up to him. Johnny doesn't have any principles that he stands by with, and Johnny will forever be remembered on the internet as a public nuisance. That said, ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mudahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Just like it if you dislike it. I am out.